Hey, welcome to Coco's Corner. I'm the huge one, Dave Coco from Kocosports.com, KOCOsports.com, or Kocosports.net. It takes you to the same place. It's where the world comes to get gas, your home for combat sports, and where it's okay to be a passionate fan. And the streak is over. Not only did Bo Dallas streak come to an end, the streak of us doing a podcast every day came to an end. I was supposed to do this show yesterday, but I was in the hospital. Life lesson, kids. When you're young, don't just say it's ever just a concussion, because they add up. Anyway, so we'll start a new streak. Hopefully we can do a podcast every day, but I did miss one, so, hey. Stupid human body. Anyway, this is WWE's main event review. We ask you down in the comments, please put win, loss, or tie, what you thought of the show. And a lot of people come on here and be like, well, main event review, just tell me if it's worth watching. My honest, humble opinion, I'm going to give it I don't know, there's a part of me, the nice guy in me is like, give it a tie, Dave. Come on, you can give it a tie, can't you, kid? All right, nice guy, you win. I'm going to give it a tie. If you think it's a loss, I completely understand. Is it worth watching? If you have absolutely nothing to do, it's worth watching. It's definitely not to go out of your way to see it. You can go to Kocosports.net, maybe go to WWE's YouTube page and see some clips. Hey, it's up to you. But is it worth going out of your way to see? Probably not. But let's break it down anyway. All right, the first thing comes out, Dean Ambrose cuts a promo. It's a pretty decent promo. It's, he explained why he wasn't on Raw, which I thought was great. He made it seem like the Authority made him go do some charity signing, handshaking crap, and I just thought, oh, that's kind of cool. It explains why Dean Ambrose wasn't on Raw. So he cuts a promo, calls out Seth Rollins, and Del Rio comes down, and they cut a little bit of a promo. Del Rio did a pretty decent job in this promo, and he kicks him in his bad shoulder and runs away to set up the main event. The first match is the Usos defeat Ryback. These two teams have wrestled 867 times this month. If I had to rate where this match was out of the 867 matches they had this week, I'd be honest with you. It was probably 866. Maybe the worst match they've ever had. Not the worst, but second to worst. It was okay. The big thing was they had Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big E join as commentary, people trying to get answers, and they're dragging this out a lot longer. So I think it was very confusing, Xavier Woods, but according to Xavier Woods, to the best of my knowledge, he'll explain his secret game plan after he wins the tag titles or something. I don't know. It was very confusing. It was basically like, oh, we have a storyline, we got people interested, just go down there and do some commentary. And don't say anything. All right, so the Usos win, and then the Usos start calling out, I guess they're kind of like, oh, bring it on, three amigos, to Xavier, Kofi, and Big E. And to me, I'm just like, oh, God, this is horrible. Why? I mean, here's the thing. Are people a little scared that an angry black man group is going to be controversial? Yeah, there's people that are scared. But my whole thing is, to steal a line from the recently refired Russo, you're either pregnant or you're not pregnant. You're not halfway pregnant. If you're going to do this controversial storyline, then go all in. That's all I'm saying. The fact that the Usos are going to be their first feud seems beyond stupid. All right, so there you go. That happened. Heath Slater and Titus O'Neil, Slater Gator. I'm a huge fan of this tag team. It's so ridiculously stupid. Like, I feel guilty. You ever just turn on daytime television? Don't do it. Don't do it. Do yourself a favor. But then you watch, like, Judge Judy or, I don't know who else is on daytime television. Let's just stick with Judge Judy. But you turn on Judge Judy. I don't live in America anymore, so there could be a lot. Judge Judy could be dead for all I know. But you turn on Judge Judy and you're like, holy shit, this is fucking horrible. But you watch for the whole half hour and you're just like, oh my God, I'm so fucking embarrassed. I actually enjoyed that. What the fuck am I going to do with my life? That's the feeling I had for Slater Gator. They took on Zack Ryder and Tyson Kidd. It was cool to see Zack Ryder on television. So much effort he put into social media. And a lot of people absolutely love the guy. Tyson Kidd, I just thought you were a star on NXT, and then you come to main event and just be a random tag partner. I don't know. But it ends with Slater Gator beating Zack Ryder and Tyson Kidd, and it was a guilty pleasure. It's one of those things I enjoyed, but feel guilty in saying that I enjoyed it. All right, and then the main event, Dean Ambrose defeated Alberto Del Rio via disqualification. It was a bit of a slow match. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't, I don't know. Del Rio could always bring out more. You could say that about every Del Rio match. And Ambrose was mostly doing, it was a slow match. But at the very end, why he won via disqualification is that Seth Rollins came out and attacked him. And basically, they brawled around the ring for a little bit, continuing the storyline. And Seth Rollins basically leaves, and Dean Ambrose is being angry. I don't know. I guess Brian Pillman, angry Brian Pillman, and he gives the dirty deeds to Del Rio. So it ends with Ambrose. It was a very good night. Ambrose did not show up on Raw, but if you're a big Dean Ambrose fan, they really put him over like $1 million on this show. So overall, I'm going to give it a slight tie. If you'd probably rank it a lot higher if you're a huge Dean Ambrose fan. But last week, such a great week for pro wrestling, except for the pay-per-view. And this week, well, we all saw what happened on Raw, and then this, it's a bit tough. It's a bit tough to watch. So hopefully it keeps improving. All right, I think that's it. Hopefully I will get back to doing a podcast every day. I apologize. I broke the streak. I let the streak down. Bo Dallas loses, and I have to go to the hospital. That's how heartbroken I was. So hopefully we keep this up tomorrow. There will be an Impact review on time, hopefully, knock on wood, and an NXT review. So hopefully, if I have time, maybe later tonight, I'll do another video. But as of now, I do want to apologize to Internet Inventory. I tried to get through July doing a show every single day, and I failed yesterday. I have failed this podcast. So hopefully I can do a lot better. Please, in the comments, put down below what you thought of main event, win, loss, tie, and we will be back shortly. So please go to Kocosports.com, KOCOsports.com. It's where the world comes to get cash. Your home for combat sports, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. And if you've got an extra $24.99 around, and you're like, hey, I want to support fat guys on the internet, then we got a deal for you. It'll even make you look sexier, and it's an Internet Infantry shirt. So please go to Kocosports.com, Kocosports.net. David Cooey and Jerry O'Neill have been busting their asses ever since I went to the hospital. So I really appreciate it. All right, it's great to be back. I feel a little rusty, after one day off. I'm like, oh, can I still do this podcasting stuff? I hope so. Anyway, please go to Kocosports.com. And with that, I am over. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-da, bum.